Well, hello my beautiful Pisces, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your love reading for July 2020. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, let's get straight to your reading. For those of you who are interested, I'm using Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels to gauge the overall energy for July. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know with regards to their love situation for July 2020? Can you please guide them? For those of you who are new to my channel, I take jumpers from the pack. I do not choose the card, as I believe that is my energy and not the message you're meant to receive. Everybody is different, so please fast forward this if it's going on too long. I do not like to waste anyone's time, but I will not rush the message here. You've asked for one more. Thank you so much. Ooh, there we go. Flipping it. Keeping an open mind, they say here. Okay, so what we've got here, my beautiful Pisces, is a flirt. So July will be obviously very flirtatious for you. And it says, extend your light-hearted energy to others. Now, you may have your eye on somebody or feel some sort of attraction towards them, and you may feel that they feel the same way back. We'll go deeper and find out here. But what we've got here is July is a very flirtatious month for you, and keep yourself light. Don't be thinking in terms of love, must find the love of my life, and are you the one? They want you to enjoy the moment with that flirt. They want you to experience, the ebb and flow of a connection where it's all about the mystery, trusting in the process, and that it starts to unfold. There's much more excitement when something starts to unfold naturally in, a very sensitive but also passionate way. Rushing anything would just, it's like it burns out too quickly. So they're asking you to just take the time there and trust in the process that all will be revealed, but enjoy the moment. They really want you to slow down and smell the roses, I guess, is a sentence that's just coming out there. It also says, make the effort. Okay, Pisces, it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So perhaps you've shied away from some sort of connection here because you felt that the connection was just too much to invest in at this present time. But they're indicating that this is a solid connection that would lead somewhere if you wanted to put in the effort there. They're asking me to look at this card a little bit more closely, so I will. So just give me one moment, please. Okay, what they're giving me here is there is some sort of, it feels very innocent love. So there may be somebody in your sphere that you know about who is, it looks like you've put them in the friend zone is what they're giving me, Pisces. It's almost like they're coming towards you with some sort of declaration of feelings, and you're kind of, you're a bit nonplussed. This person is like, what they just gave me, I laughed because they gave me like, this person is a grower. So I'm guessing there is no like instant passionate attraction with this person. I get the feeling that you friend zoned somebody and they're going to reveal their feelings for you in July. But you're kind of like, it feels like you're looking elsewhere. Okay, so you may not be interested in this person. They're just giving me, this person wants to offer you yes, they want to be lighthearted, but actually they do have some deep feelings for you, but you're a bit nonplussed, okay? If this is somebody that you're kind of interested in, you do have to step up and make the effort because they're feeling like you're not interested. So if you are actually, you have some sort of attraction towards this person and they've been, I feel like they're going to lay it on thick in July. But if they have already given you some hints and you're not interested, then they're getting it. They're getting that you're not interested. But if you are interested, then Spirit is saying, you know what, make the effort, do a bit of flirting back. It takes reciprocation, okay? Because what you're giving this person the impression that you're not interested. Now, I'm not saying overextend yourself, my beautiful Pisces. If this person comes towards you, you know, then, and you're interested, then mirror the behavior and do what you normally do, your fantastic self. Open your wonderful sensitive self up, and you know, be lighthearted and flirtatious. Enjoy the moment, enjoy the process. But at the moment, what they're giving me is this person feels like you're not interested. You friend zoned them. Okay, we've got love yourself first is what they're giving me here. And it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Now they've given me two energies with this. One is connected to this person who feels friend zoned or that you're not interested in. The more you are not interested in somebody, it feels like they're coming towards you even stronger, okay? But you may not be actually interested in that person, so you kind of just want to push that person away, is what I'm getting here. But ultimately, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. What they're giving me here is, if in past relationships, because they give me the word overextending, okay? So in the past, if in relationships you gave too much, in terms of your wonderful heart, your love, and you know, all those emotions and your energy and time, and it was not given back in equality, and you're overextending yourself, because they keep giving me this word overextending, then they're asking you to hold back and recognize that it is not a selfish act to think of yourself first or put yourself first. Loving yourself first gives you an air of high standards, okay? And people gravitate towards people who have high standards. Now, I know that's an obvious thing to say here, but if you like somebody and you're pursuing them, it's human nature, unfortunately, it is human nature, that if you go after someone initially, you know, full on, that person normally backs off, okay? That's what they're giving me, this energy. When it's in passion and it's mutual, it comes together in equality, okay? So if you're feeling at any point that there is someone you're interested in, because this card, as you can see, that little female character in that card, she's looking off into the distance, and it looks like she's looking at someone else, not the person who's kind of interested in her, okay? So if you're interested in somebody else and you feel like you are overextending, you are chasing them in any way, back off. Okay, and I don't mean that in a negative way, like back off, buddy. What I'm giving you is, they're giving me rather, to transmute to you, is that by having an air of, you know, I know my worth, I know what I bring to the table, and I'm not running after you. Okay, we meet in the middle or we don't meet at all. Okay, that air about you, you can just tell that energy in people, and people gravitate towards that, okay? So if there's somebody you're interested in, don't chase them. Love yourself first and have those boundaries very, very high. We have codependency. So I can see here what's going on. And it says, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, this could be something that you are addicted to, this codependency, or them. We're going to go deeper and find out. But ultimately, it could be something to do with substance abuse in some way. It could be toxic cycles that you find yourself in. So you gravitate towards the same sort of person who never gives you what you put in. There's no follow through with the other person. Gravitating towards the same cycles. They're coming on in with a childhood wounding here, and there is a childhood wounding to do with a father figure is what they're giving me. Excuse me, we're going to go deeper, but with the rest of the cards. But the father figure, some sort of wounding where there is a chasing for love. There is a common theme what they're giving me here, which is it's not a need for love. You can be by yourself, but there is a dependency that if you like somebody, they tend to have some sort of low self-esteem that they project on top of you, Pisces, and that makes you feel like you're less worthy than them, okay? They try and push you down and crush your wonderful emotions there. it's because they're projecting. So there is some sort of father figure wounding in their childhood. These are the sort of people they're giving me that you gravitate towards, and they project on top of you here. That may trigger, they're giving me the word trigger, it may trigger something in you. And we just, you know, on an unconscious level, we gravitate towards those type of people because of our frequency that we're giving off, the energy frequency, okay? So keep your vibrations very high, but ultimately they're giving me that there is some sort of addiction here or some sort of toxic cycle that needs to be released. Now, it could be anything from sexual lust. You may have a person who comes back into your life in cycles that the passion is just off the charts. It's so alluring, and then it's high one day, goodbye tomorrow. It's that sort of energy. So there is something here to be released in terms of codependency, and we have keep an open mind. Okay, Pisces, it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and experiences. So again, we've got this cycle. The person you normally gravitate towards, it ends up in the same sort of cycle. It ends up in a similar ending, as it were. So they're asking you to look at the type of people you gravitate towards and keep an open mind. You know, that person who's interested in you that may not, you know, you may not be interested in back. They may be someone who is quite important to your life if you give them a chance. But if you're really not into them, of course, I mean, don't go there. If there's no passion or no connection or anything like that, screw that. Nobody wants a love like that. But what I'm getting here is that by continuously gravitating towards a person who does, it goes nowhere with them, okay? Then you'll be continually stuck in a cycle that you'll never get out of. And you're not allowing yourself to be open to somebody who is more deserving of your affections, who wants to give you everything, because you're too busy gravitating on a lower frequency vibration and drawing those people in rather than someone who is high vibe, like you normally are, Pisces, okay? So we're going to go deeper and find out who's coming on in for you and what's going on for July. I'm using the White Witch Tarot to get the overall energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know for July 2020? Can you please guide them to any messages for their higher self? What do they need to know? Thank you so much. I'm ready to receive, and I'm grateful for the messages so far. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. As I said, you may want to fast forward these moments. I don't like to waste anyone's time, but I will not rush the messages. Thank you so much. I'm ready to receive. Ooh, they really don't want to talk. Thank you so much. The Chariot. Action needs to be taken. Okay, taking control of your destiny there. Thank you so much. We'll go again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you. The Tower. Okay, so the Tower, a lot of people get very nervous when they see the Tower or the Death card on the board. I kind of enjoy them because I feel like it is a shaking up of stagnant energy. That's how I read it and how I feel the energy from the card. But let's go to the Chariot. This is Cancerian energy, and this is about propelling yourself forward with changing it's like changing the script. Okay, make that change. If you are gravitating towards the usual type of people and it goes in a similar sort of way, then there is some sort of codependency on cycles. What they're giving me is interesting. They're giving me, do you tend to gravitate towards people who are emotionally unavailable? Then there is something to be looked at in yourself also, Pisces, as to why, because we got the Chariot, so Cancer is a very emotional water element there. They're looking at people who are emotionally unavailable. If we gravitate towards them, it suggests on a subconscious level, we recognize that this relationship will truly go nowhere because there is a fear of us really connecting to be in a solid long-term relationship. So gravitating towards people who are continuously unavailable for whatever reason, be it in an emotional way or in a physical way because they have a third-party situation, it's because we're running from our own fear of wanting to settle down or find someone that we can really be intimate with. We're running away from intimacy because those people that we gravitate towards, they can never offer us intimacy, and that's the safe place. Okay, so if you're continuously doing that, you're playing safe. is what they're giving me. Do not shoot the messenger. I'm just here to translate what I'm being given. But the Chariot card is an action card. Okay, this is about moving on from that cycle and making the change. This is a spiritual journey that you're on, and you recognize that there are some changes that need to be made, like dropping codependent people, or you know, your own codependent ways, and you're seeing things very clearly. Okay, they are, yeah, they're giving me all eyes are wide open with this card, and there is something about the all-seeing eye on the hand. Healing hands. Perhaps some of you have healing hands they're giving me, but they're showing me all-seeing eye on the hands. I just need to take a moment to check in with that message. I won't be a second. They've just asked me to turn it upside down, so I need to, one moment please. Okay. Yeah, okay, so in the reverse position, it looks like a dove. They're giving me a bird, and I couldn't work it out, but they asked me to turn it upside down. So your change will bring a lot of peace of mind, is what they're giving me with that. But it's divinely guided. It's not just you. You're being pushed by spirit to make this change. You may have felt even out of sorts, they've just given me with the energy, because there is a resistance. So even though you know you need to make the change and take charge of your destiny with this card, there is a resistance. And it could have been a spiritual resistance, because we have so many, we have like the eyes, then we have the all-seeing eye, then we have the crown chakra. We have all that present, but it's so busy. They're giving me busy. Okay, so they want you to really focus quite heavily on listening to your inner self and listening to any spiritual illumination. They're also giving me a shape. They've given me two shapes already this in the last week. Very interesting. I never get shapes, but they're giving me, they're highlighting the kite. It's like, well, it's a diamond, but they're giving it to me as a kite. They're saying, go fly a kite up to the highest height. I mean, is that a song that needs to mean something to you, or to a person that you're dealing with from the past, or something like that? Go fly a kite. There is a song about a kite, or perhaps you've been flying a kite, and because they keep saying kite, K-I-T-E. Okay, so again, again, they're linking it to some sort of childhood memory as well, but there is a kite that is prevalent for somebody out there. Perhaps you're building a kite for somebody. I mean, do you build kites or do you buy them? I don't know, but that is the message they're giving me here. Ultimately, it's moving on from cycles that do not serve you and taking charge of your own romantic destiny, because you got stuck in a rut, is what they just gave me. Stuck in a rut. And we got the Tower card on the board. This is an unwanted change. As I said, I feel resistance, okay? A resistance to move forward. You know you need to move forward, and look what's blocking you. A resistance to do so. So perhaps you are stuck on the past, and there is people interested in you coming forward and being very interested in you, Pisces, but you're thinking back. You're thinking to the past, or you're looking elsewhere. You're looking off into the distance. Now, this could be in the past. As I said, we'll go deeper and find out. But your head is not in the present, is what they're giving me. You're elsewhere, and they want you to really focus on the present moment and enjoy the moment. Now, the Tower card is about seeing things clearly, because the universe is forcing you out of your comfort zone. Okay, yeah, they've given me this message before for somebody else, but they're saying you need to see with your third eye. Okay, so you need to open further. They're not giving me that it's blocked. Interesting, because you know, if you can't see with your third eye, it's normal to say that you would be blocked, but they're saying no, not block, not block. There is a lot of pain. Okay, a lot of pain that went from, okay. What they're giving me is, in the past, Pisces, because you're so intuitive and so sensitive, you could feel when things were going wrong, you just had a knowingness, you knew things, and it was too painful to know those things. It was too painful to have your third eye open so that you knew what was going to happen before it happened. It's too painful because you live in uncertainty and anxiety, and then it gets revealed to you. And it's almost like you shut it off, because it's better to not know than to know. Okay? For me as a Scorpio, that makes no sense to me. I like to know, but that's what they're giving me. So that's quite specific to somebody out there. It's almost like shut down. I don't want to see ahead. It's like a knowingness, okay? The intuition, the third eye. You shut it down on purpose because it's too painful to know what people's intentions are before they action them, okay? But ultimately with this energy, they're giving me a stagnancy, and that the universe, even if you've been sitting on that fence, Pisces, in order to move on to find a new love, or to allow love into your heart, the universe is coming on in to give you a bit of an elbow off that fence and into the unknown. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the lightning strikes the tower and it sets it on fire. And two people leap into the unknown from the tower. But if they stayed where they were, they would get burnt. To stay where you are is being stuck, and it will be more painful in the long run if you stay where you are. So the universe is pushing you to take a leap of faith. It is much more exciting to take a leap of faith because it opens you up to new adventures and new beginnings. And that's the energy for July, my beautiful Pisces. We are going to go deeper now and find out who's coming towards you and what's going on here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know July 2020 regarding their love life? Can you please guide them? What do they need to know for their highest good? Thank you so much for the messages so far. I'm truly grateful. You want that one? Thank you. Hangman, suspended. Yeah, you're just blocked there. You could have dealt with some very selfish people in the past. Why did I say fast? Interesting. Okay, I'm sure there's a reason. They'll come out with it later. Something about fast, perhaps. Well, we've got the Chariot on the board, so maybe we're dealing with someone who has a car, maybe a racing car, fast car. I don't know. Maybe you've just bought a fast car. There's a reason why I said fast. When a word is mistaken and comes out like that, they normally come in with an image, but they haven't given me an image just yet. So back to the card, we have the Hangman energy. So someone selfishly took your time and your love and continue to be an energy vampire. And what they're giving me here is you're stuck somewhere in limbo with this situation, Pisces, where you kind of go, I want to move on, but I can't move on. And you just don't see around you that people are falling in love with you all over the place, Pisces, that you have admirers. I can see already that you've got people interested in you, but you're just off in the distance. Now, you're either thinking about the past, or you're just not interested in these people. There is an energy of meh. Okay, so Hangman energy straight away. To open, there is a suspension. You've put yourself suspended, okay? But you're not seeing things from a different perspective because it's not in the upright. If it's in the upright like that, this is about the wisdom that comes from putting yourself in that position, the tree of life, the tree of knowledge, hanging yourself on that to get a different perspective. But in the reverse, you may be suspended in that energy, but you're just not letting go of the energy, and you're not learning, is what they're giving me here. Please don't shoot the messenger. I feel like someone is coming on in here to put you out of your comfort zone. It may be a friend who is about to reveal secrets for you. We're going to go deeper and find out. It could be, let me see. It could be a new person coming on in there. We're just going to go deeper and find out. Thank you so much. Page of Wands in reverse. So we're with the Page of Wands in reverse. We're dealing with passion, because wands are to deal with very, very passionate connection. Okay, perhaps this person comes on in and out. They're quite selfish. There is a cycle here. There is a codependent cycle. They like to feel like you're always there for them, Pisces. If things don't work out in their life, they come on back in to message you, or hey, how's things? And they never come in with any substance. Okay, they come empty-handed. This person, I hate to break it to you, but this person messages you and things like that when they're struggling or they're bored. They're very immature energy. They may have got you all up in your head because they promised you the world, and it looks like they're still in this energy. They're page energy, okay? Pisces, you want to level up. You want to go for a king or an emperor. You don't want a page. Okay, you deserve so much more than that. So if you have some sort of codependent cycle with somebody who comes on in and leaves you with breadcrumbs, you deserve a full meal. Okay, Pisces, you know that. I know that. Spirit knows that. But there is some sort of intoxication with this person because they're very passionate. Sagittarian energy, so they could have a Sagittarian placement somewhere. They're very free-spirited, very carefree. They're just hitting you up whenever, and it's kind of exciting when you get back in touch with them, but ultimately devastating when they just go silent. Because passion like this, like a page in reverse, it fizzles out very quickly. And it's nothing to do with you, Pisces. It's to do with this person projecting their energy. Ultimately, Spirit saying, you need to shake it up. You need to get rid of this person, because at the moment, they got nothing new to offer, okay? They're coming in the same energy, in the same codependent cycle. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. I'm sorry that I don't bring better news with this card, but I can only read the cards the way that they're coming out, and what Spirit is guiding me to say. So I have to tell you the truth, okay? And besides, you can look it up for yourself, so you know that I'm telling you the truth with the meanings of those cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful? Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, they want to receive this way. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords there. It is in reverse, okay? So this is feeling really anxious, really restless. When this person comes in, you just kind of, it's not that you drop everything, Pisces. There is a suspension, okay? Will they be better this time? Will they mean it this time? And they always leave you burnt out and restless and anxious. Did I do something? What happened there? All I said was, it's so great to hear from you. I miss you. And then all of a sudden they go silent. Why? Because they have nothing emotional. As I said before, there is an emotional disconnect from people who you're gravitating towards in some sort of codependent situation. Okay. And this person, they're just disconnecting. That's what they're giving me here. Okay. Now, this also is being ready to act card. When you have it in the reverse, they won't let me let it down until I've finished with the card and the message that they want to give. So this is about being ready to act. So being ready to act is to cut this person out, or have the conversation that says, don't treat me like this anymore. I'm different. I've changed, okay? I'm changing the setup. I'm changing the cycle. It stops now. Okay, now you either, if you're interested in this person, you tell them to level up, stop being a page, stop being this immature energy, step up to being a king if you want me, or an emperor. Not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, male or female. They're the energies you should be reaching for here. Okay, the Lovers. There is a choice here. The Lovers card is a choice. I'm going super hot right now, so we are dealing with some sort of possibly twin flame energy. I'm just going to take off my sweater there. Sorry about that. It's got super hot all of a sudden as the Lovers card comes out. So there is a feeling here that you believe that they're a twin flame, or they're twin flame energy, but you have a choice here. The choice is to choose to get them to step up their game and have a deep partnership in love and be the strength of two. Or there is, you have to go and in the meantime find a soulmate and allow them to go and find a karmic where they get broken open and they learn their lesson and then finally come back to resolve this situation. This is the energy I'm feeling from you, that you're off in the distance thinking about somebody else, and this is who you're thinking about. This is Gemini energy. So it is a dual energy, a two-way energy here. There is a flip side. When it's good, it's great. It is the best. When it's bad, it's devastating. Okay, so you need to make a choice here. There's a choice on the board, and look at that. So this is the Happy Ever After card, the Ten of Cups. And this is about total wish fulfillment in terms of a contented family, total love and support. And this is what you want from this person, okay? This is what you got from the person. that you seem to be off in the distance thinking about. This is just a foundational read with the Rider-Waite Tarot to give me a picture of what we're dealing with. Then we're going to go to the Fountain Tarot to see if this person's coming back, if they're changed, or what they have to offer, or if it's someone else. I really feel there is a friend in your vicinity, or someone you have friend zoned, who you may have met recently, who is interested in you and has a little bit more to offer than you may think, but you're too busy off with this one. But ultimately, this is about emotional contentment, okay? And getting the 10. This is what you should be aiming for in terms of a solid offer. And thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Whoever you were dealing with in the past, they've not been able to proceed to that next level. They've been lacking in that area. Yeah, they need you to take yourself out of the game just for a little bit. Okay, this is the Hermit energy, Virgo card there. This is about you need to really go and dig deep. Dig deep for clarity and a personal quest for truth there. Spiritual illumination is needed in this situation, and the universe is giving you the Tower moment to make you, push you out of your comfort zone in order to identify, does this person who comes on in cycles, what do they give you? What is it they have to offer to you? What do they bring to the table for you, Pisces? Because you have a lot to offer. You have a beautiful heart. You're very sensitive. You're very private, emotional. You have a lot of depth to yourself. You're a good person, and you tend to overgive when it comes to love, but you're learning to love yourself. That is the message here for July. You need to shine a light on what you have to offer, in Pisces, what this other person has offered you in the past. Okay? And if the levels are like that, it's uneven. Okay? If they've offered you nothing down here and you're offering everything up here, I mean, what do you get out of that? Is what it's like a question mark. What are you getting out of this? Okay? Because there are other people interested in you, and unless this person comes back with a solid offer, I mean, everybody has the ability to change. Let's see if that's happening. But if not, then there is a choice here to move on to new. Oh, you can't let them go. And I feel like they can't let you go either. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. It's in reverse. Now, this is fully learning from the past. So they're asking you to take a time out here. You definitely need to go deep within to figure out what it is you want and what it is that this person has and what it is that they offer. Okay, and once you figure that out, then that is learning from the past. But ultimately, this is a return card. So when this person does come on back, you need to shake things up and do things differently. Taking action on the board and going out of your comfort zone. You need to say, hell no, not accepting that behavior. You need to keep your wonderful standards very high when this person returns and fully learn from the past. And loving yourself makes you more attractive. As I said, Pisces, if you withhold, this person will come towards you, and it's not a game. It's human nature. Okay, anyone, because you have such a beautiful heart to offer, and you don't want to play games. Okay, water elements, we don't like to play games. We like to know where we stand. Okay, and right now you're just hanging in suspended energy. There's a limbo here. You need to what they're saying is you need to ask the hard questions. Ask the hard questions of this person that you seem to be daydreaming about, okay? Ooh, yeah, look at this. So it's interesting because once you learn the cycle that you're in and learn about what it is you have to offer in comparison to what they have to offer, Pisces, you will see that actually they need you in this cycle way more than you need them. You need to flip it, okay? I'm feeling this energy of they need to know that you're there all the time, Pisces, in case anything goes wrong in their life. It's almost like don't take this the wrong way. They love you, they've got passion for you, but they haven't got the emotional smarts to want to settle down in a solid relationship. They're lacking in emotional depth at this present time. They're low vibrational. Okay, so there is news coming on in here. We have the Eight of Wands. Wands are to do with passion, but also it is action. Okay, so when this news arrives, it's time to act. this is the moral of this read. It's like time to act. Come on, now. Say your piece, say your truth. Yes, say it with passion, but ultimately it's over the 10 of Cups. If you want your happy ever after, you need to, Pisces, it's not going to scare them off, because no matter what, they go in and out anyway. So you need to talk about the big stuff. Interesting, the only swords that is on the table is you need to act. And you need to act, and you need to act. That's 3 cards that you need to act. Someone is coming back that you believe is twin flame or divine masculine or feminine energy coming back towards you. Yeah, look at that. We have the King of Swords in reverse. Now, King of Swords in reverse is someone who, they just don't talk. They just don't talk about these things. This person offers you no way in communication with regards to where this connection is going. And that's why they keep asking the question, what does this person have to offer? Yeah, there may be some short-term passion that's on offer on the table, but what else do they have to offer? Remember, Pisces, you've got a lot to offer, and they need you in this cycle of codependency more than you need them. But Spirit is asking you to release the codependent cycle in order to see what's really happening. What's at play here, okay? Because once you remove the codependent cycle, you force the other person to either step up or get out. It's really harsh, this reading. It's really harsh. I do apologize. This is not normally the energy I've got. It feels like I've got a very strict kind of grandparent kind of energy that is kind of like laying it on the line. Come on. What's going on here? You deserve so much better. So I do apologize. It's the energy I'm channeling at the moment. So that King of Swords, they may have, they may not have spoken their truth at all. Okay, you may have felt they were sometimes verbally abusive towards you, knocking your confidence in order to make themselves feel better. It is a projection, but that's not an excuse. Okay, you may have felt that this person was also not to be trusted, but that comes from their non-communicative ways. You feel like they're withholding. Okay, this is Gemini energy, by the way. Normally this person would be like a bold leader and would think about the future, but there is some damage there. They're acting in low vibrations, and right now it's not really sure what their intentions are, so we're going to go deeper. I have the Four of Cups here. It's in reverse. So this is a new a new outlook, a change in direction, or a new option. So what they're giving me here is pretty much the choice again, which is if this person has not changed, you need to move on to a new option, because how many times can you give a person a chance? That's what they're giving me here. You may have felt like it was a missed opportunity with this person, but if they don't have anything to offer, really, in terms of love and emotion, they've got the passion there, but if they haven't got any depth and longevity to it, then a new direction or a new option needs to be explored. You cannot rule it out if you truly want a wonderful, if you want a family, if you want, well, they're not even giving me family. If you want total love, contentment, and support is what they're giving me. Because at the moment, you may not even be thinking long-term like family right now. That you just want someone who loves you as much as you love them, support you in all that you do, because you would support your partner 200%, and to totally love you. Because Pisces, you give your all. You give all of your love when you're interested in somebody. And they're just saying you need to know when you have an energy vampire at play. Okay, so I'm going to go deeper. This is the Fountain Tarot. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please clarify this reading for my beautiful Pisces? What's this person's intention? Should they return in July? It looks like they are coming back. Oh, no. See? Page of Wands. Page of Wands and Knight of Swords. Okay, so Page of Wands, they're still the same. This is, you know, they're coming in because of the same old reasons, okay? Immature behavior, looking for a quick fix in terms of sex or some sort of sexuality, you know, sexting, all of that sort of stuff. It looks like there's no change, okay, Pisces? I cannot, I hate this term, but they've just come on in here and said that. I'll give it to you because they said it. You cannot polish a turd. I'm so sorry. I apologize with that, but that's what they gave me. So, okay. That's quite an interesting saying. But yeah, we got Page of Wands again. There's no change here. And we got Knight of Swords. They're not even going to tell you the truth. This is a person who deliberately is quite a deceptive person, or withholds the truth, deliberately cruel to you because it makes them feel better about themselves. This person's a nasty piece of work, and they're asking you, what is it? Need to change. Come out of your comfort zone and take a leap of faith and do something new. Cut this person out is what they're giving me. I hate to break it to you, Pisces, but I have to tell you the truth. I have to come in truth and tell you what they're giving me, and that's how they're guiding me in this present time. I want to ask some questions. If Pisces cuts this person out of their life, what will be the outcome of that? Will they come back around and step up, or will my beautiful Pisces meet somebody new? Can you please guide them? What will be the... Oh, look at that. Look at that. It came together. They give such direct messages, okay? Five of Cups is about moving on. Once you move on, then hope will return. There is a recovery of your emotions, and what happens? You can achieve the 10, which is the Holy Grail, the 10 of Cups, but only when you move on, okay? Because then that allows someone else to come on in. You deserve something better. So I feel like, even though you may feel like this is twin flame energy, I'm being guided to say that they're not for you. They're not for you. Okay? Now, I'm going to clarify this because the Five of Cups in reverse is, you know, moving on. It is forgive the past, but ultimately move on. And then there's more hope for your emotional situation. Don't be thinking about what you've lost. Don't regret the past. Don't grieve it even. You know, it's going to be painful, of course, but... if you know, there is some sort of abandonment thing that happens here quite a lot. So what they're saying is just move on from that energy. They want it over, you know, the lovers here. And what is on the board to achieve is much more balanced, much more healing, more supportive. You see those two figures? They're actually supporting each other in this kind of holy grail light that is emanating from there. This is ultimate contentment and happiness when it comes to a love situation. It's all in balance, and it's beautiful. That's what you allow in. Now, I'm going to get a clarifier here with the Light Seers Tarot, because I want to know if that if you move on from this person, will you achieve the 10 of Cups energy because they will step up and make it work? Or is it a case of someone new is coming on in? So please clarify. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angel. Can you please? Thank you. So yeah, they've clarified. So what is happening here is we have the Wheel of Fortune. It's in reverse. It's unfinished business, okay? But your lack of control with this person, if you let them back in, you'll be stuck in a rut. So ultimately, it is out of your control, Pisces. You can move on from this situation. This person will continue to come back like your bad penny is what they're giving me here. But it will leave you stuck in a rut with the Wheel of Fortune. There will be no abundance here if you go back. If you leave this person and they come back in to offer you something again, they won't have stepped up. It will be the same situation, and you will complete. It will be an unfinished cycle that will continue. Okay, so ultimately they're asking you to walk away completely from this person, Pisces, and something new will come on in. Okay, we're going to go again and see who is coming for you. I just wanted to get a clarifier just to make sure that I wasn't giving you false information. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know about someone new coming on in? Can you please guide them with regards to if they cut this person out, who is coming in for them instead? Thank you so much. Two of Swords. It's in reverse, okay? So this is feeling like you have to compromise because your heart is still with this person, is what they're giving me. You feel like this would be a compromise to step away, and there is confusion and indecision. So that's what will come first. Once you move away from this situation, there'll be confusion. There'll be a back and forth of feelings, which is only natural to happen there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please? Thank you. But ultimately, you get your dreams. Your dreams come true in terms of love. It may not be with this person. It may be someone who is similar to this person, but they're giving me, once you walk away from this person who is not serving you in any way, shape, or form, or progressing in a relationship, all of your dreams and wishes come true in terms of love. This is the ultimate, okay? Now, I know if you're kind of shouting out there that, you know, I want to be with, like, I don't know, whoever your partner or this person you're thinking about is, I just want to be with them. If it's not working, it's not working. And there has to be a moment of realization. And the universe is bringing that tower moment in to just give you a knock off the perch. Stop sitting on the fence and make a decision, okay? Leap of faith into the unknown. And you get the 9 of Cups, which is anything you dream of, you wish for in terms of true love is coming towards you. But you must walk away from the situations that do not serve you. And certainly stop suspending yourself in this limbo, waiting for someone to step up who, again, in another cycle would not, when they come back towards you, because they are coming back in July again, you will notice that they haven't changed. Now, Pisces, we all have free will. There is no way I can tell you what to do. I can only guide you with what they're giving me. But if you decide to take them back when they come back again in July to see if they have changed, you will find that there is no change. So you will repeat the cycle again, and then you'll start from scratch, and then you have to make your decision again from scratch, is what they're just giving me. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? I would like an outcome as to who is coming on in for them once they step away from the codependent cycle that they tend to be in. Could you please guide me for their highest good? What are they allowed to see for July? The 10 of Coins. Solid offers, you know, building for the future. This is about finding someone who really wants to invest in your love and wants to give you the 10. They keep saying, they said this, I think it was for Taurus, aim for the 10. You should be aiming for the 10. You know, don't be taking anything less than a 10. So this is about finding a solid love relationship that leads to long-term investment, growth, security, long-term security, longevity. They're giving the word longevity. And ultimately, that is what you will get, is your absolute wish. You'll have the 10 of Coins, the 10 of Cups. So that's 2 10s on the board that are available when you walk away from the person that's holding you back from finding true happiness. Okay? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please either give me a timeline, or can you give me an indication of who is coming in towards my beautiful Pisces, what they should look out for? Can you guide me? Ooh. This is quite straightforward energy. Oh, Page of Coins. That's who's coming. Someone who has a solid offer for you. Now, this is Capricorn energy, so this could be someone who's Earth placement, Capricorn placement there. The page brings news, okay? And this is news of a solid offer. Now, I feel like this is someone you know already, someone who has had a crush on you that you've just been looking the other way, you've just not seen it, or you have ignored it on purpose. Ultimately, someone is coming on in to give you a solid offer here. They're quite patient. They've been waiting for a while. Perhaps you've known them for a while, and they know about your situation with someone from the past, and they're just waiting for the right moment, the right opportunity. And it feels like they're kind of waiting with you, because they're very patient here. But they do come on in July to give you It's like, surprise, I kind of love you. Here it is. Now, you may not be interested in this, but it's coming in July. So brace yourself, my beautiful Pisces, in case I feel like you have an inkling that they may like you, but you've been too busy off in the distance thinking about something else. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The 2 pages. Page of Cups. This is a very interesting time, Pisces. Okay? What they're giving me here is that once you step away from somebody who does not bring a relationship to a fruition and comes empty-handed in terms of emotions, once you walk away from that, there are 2 offers coming on in here. Again, a choice on the board. Now we have 2 pages. So the Page of Cups is new love, okay? This is someone you do not know who's coming in for you. It is a Pisces energy, of course. So this is love that is for you, that is new. It could be another Pisces, could be a water element, Scorpio or Cancer. But this is a very studious person, okay? You may meet them at a volunteer place where you've been doing maybe some volunteer work, or you may, they do a lot of humanitarian work, this person. They're very introspective. They seem younger in energy. In fact, both do, because they're pages. And you do not want a page, especially one that is in the reverse. But because this is new, they're giving me an energy. It's gone cold here all of a sudden. Yeah, my candle's flickering for no reason. There's a breeze. I've got no windows there. The windows are over there. But what they're giving me here is that it is at the start. Okay, this person is very curious about you. So this is a new person who's coming in, and they're kind of enraptured with you. They've just given me the word enraptured with you straight away. Okay, so they will pursue you. They're very emotional, and they're very intuitive, just like yourself. And there is a connection here. The connection could be, as I said, volunteer work, or something that maybe you connect with in a humanitarian kind of way, where you want to, help the world, and they've got the same kind of interests there as you. They feel younger in energy. That does not mean that they're younger than you or that they are immature. It just means that there is a younger energy. So they may not have baggage from a past relationship, for example. Okay, so that is a successful opportunity that's coming on in, as well as this person I feel you already know, who is going to be like, surprise, I love you, I've got a solid offer for you. I know you've been, thinking about the other person, but I've been waiting, and here it is. So there's 2 people coming on in here, Pisces. Very exciting time. You have a choice. I mean, you have 3 choices really, but only 2 that I would be considering if it was me. But that's my balance. Sagittarius energy, harmony, self-control and moderation, but have patience with this connection. Okay, whichever route you decide to go on. I mean, you may decide to just like, screw them all, I'm going off. But what I'm getting here is that there is a lot of love for you, Pisces. A lot of people are actually interested in you, and one of them, they haven't spoken their truth yet. They're too shy. They're waiting for the right moment because they feel like you're too busy thinking about somebody else. I feel like they're right. Then you've got the return of the person who is just in and out energy. And then you've got this new person coming on in who's just going to be completely bowled over by you. Okay. Ultimately, remain in balance and harmony. Do not overgive in the situation, and have, self-moderation. They're saying trust in your instincts. They want you to have a look at that download that's coming there from spirit. It's going like a laser beam straight. It's like that knowingness. Okay. Because I'm nosy, I'm going to go again and see if they can give me any indicator as to which way you might want to go. I don't know. It's totally up to you, Pisces, but I'm just totally being nosy, and I like to pry. Thank you so much. Ooh, Queen of Swords. So again, we got balance. This is Libra energy, but this is about you being self-sufficient. You're kind of fine by yourself right now, and you're just waiting and watching to see how it plays out. This cool character, Pisces, it's like you're embodying the element of air there, where you're like a cool character, the queen, you're just good by yourself at this moment in time. You're not saying much, but you're willing, the sword of BS is down, you're willing to let people come forward, but as you can see, that figure, that queen, she's kind of got a little bit of a smirk on her face. So it's kind of like you're going to enjoy the attention, Pisces. And it feels like you're going to just sit back and watch how this plays out. Okay? And it's nice to be in demand. They just said it's nice to be in demand. Yeah, they've asked me to look at this closely. What is it that I need to see here? They're giving me they're giving me two things here. One is that you will let them come to you and speak to you, and then you will decide. That is the right way, Pisces. I like that. But they're also giving me a very strange, not strange, but an interesting structured building. Okay, it's almost like it's very structured. Like what is the term? Sorry, I just want to get the term for the buildings. Brutal. Brutal or brutalism, brutalism, I think it's that. It's a very strange structure of a building. It's very interesting. It sticks out amongst all the other buildings where you are, and this is kind of a place where you may meet this new person. Okay, they're showing me that. That's quite precise for somebody out there, but they're giving me a very interesting, unique structure of a building that is very different from any other building around in your area, and there is some sort of meeting with this new person that is a possibility there. Okay, they have asked me, they said one more for luck. Okay, one more for luck. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my Pisces? Any final messages they need to know? Okay, thank you. Three of Wands. Okay, Wands is about passion. Three of Wands is, you know, it's interesting. It's about coming together and being a team. If you feel like you're not a team with the person that you're in love with, then there is no expansion or growth here. Okay? They really want you to be mindful of this. If you want the 10 of Cups, if you want it all, you want the 10, you want the happy ever after, you need to recognize what you bring to the table and what they do also. It's not about finances. It's not about any ego or anything like that. It's about an emotional balance, an emotional respect, and a deep love and knowing. Okay, so if there's no teamwork, they're showing me it has to be teamwork in order to expand. Okay, so that is your final message there. Ooh, I feel like some people are not going to be happy with that message out there, but you know, I have to give you what they're giving me, a common truth, and that's what they're giving me and guiding me towards. Okay, I'm just going to close the reading with an angel oracle card by Doreen Virtue. Thank you so much. Ooh, straight away, relationship. What is it you want? Okay, what is it you want? Because you're about to receive everything you desire, but it's all about who you choose. Blessing in disguise. Because if you choose the person who's got nothing to offer, then it'll always be nothing to offer. It's a cycle. And unless they step up, but this time they're not, do you wait until the next time, hoping they step up? And we have acceptance. So the choice is yours, ultimately. It says relationship. And it says, your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely with your loving Creator. As you feel safe and love within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. So the message of this is basically, does that person who comes back in all the time, in and out, do they make you feel safe, respected, and loved in the relationship? If not, ask for some guidance, okay? Because if it's always going to be like that, you'll never be fulfilled, okay? We got a blessing in disguise, and it says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. Now, as I was reading that, they just, they say it occasionally, but they just said it again, which is they said rejection is heaven's protection. Okay, so when you're being guided from one place because it's not working to another place, it's divinely guided for a reason. They want you on a certain track because it's better for you on that track. Okay, they want what is best for you ultimately. And we have acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. What they're giving me here is if you allow the cycle to continue with this person, Pisces, you're enabling the cycle. Okay, you don't give this person or yourself an opportunity to step away from each other and experience growth in karmic situations. So this person needs to have some sort of karmic lesson to crack the ego before they come back, if they do come back, and have something solid to offer. So they just gave me that off the back of that card. I don't know why, but they want you to know that. Okay, we're just going to get a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Pisces? What do they need to know for July? Thank you so much. Ooh, okay. So we have the butterfly, which is transformative energy, and it is about going deep within, just like a bit of it. It corresponds to the death card, number 13, scorpionic energy, but also they're just giving me the Virgo, the hermit card as well, again, just now, which is the number 9. So they're giving me that, it's a transformative energy. You've been in like a deep cocoon, being protected, doing some healing, gaining a lot of spiritual wisdom there, and you will emerge more beautiful than before and lighter than before, and very attractive. You're going to be attracting a lot towards you. Okay, so butterfly fluttering around, enjoy the moment. They're giving me enjoy the moment. Where would you like this? Where would you like this? Oh, they said they want it on the tower because they're nudging you out of your comfort zone so that you can be free and become the person who you're always meant to be. So beautiful, and you know there's a lot of attraction. There's a lot of people attracted to you. Okay, you may not be aware of this, but it's coming on in July. And we have here a cat. It's very ornate, this cat. They are giving me two things with this. One is luck is on your side. The wheel of fortune turns in your favor when you are bold. So fortune favors the brave. Also, a cat does not extend their energy unless it is worth it. Very interesting message. So again, they're asking you to know your worth and the person that you're dealing with worth. Are they worth it? If not, be like a cat. Have an extra snooze. Do whatever it is that you want to do, but don't overextend yourself, okay? Also, they're giving me here Leo, because obviously cat. They're saying August, okay? August. I just want to clarify the energy. Okay, so someone you know will give you a heads up that they kind of like you. That comes in July, and just out of July into August, we get the meeting of the new person. Okay, so the choice is yours. Where would you like this? Ooh, they want it on the 9 of Cups, which is wishes coming true, and a lot of luck is on your side. Also, they're giving me here a crescent moon, and this is about clarity. It's about truth being revealed about this person from the past. Something will be revealed here. It is about trusting your instincts, and it is looking at the shadow side so that you can investigate, as it were, any cycles, any toxic cycles, codependency that you need to release and move on from. And ultimately, your as well, your dreams will be very psychic, very connected. So if you can remember your dreams, it means there's a message in there. There is a reason for you remembering the dream, okay? No matter how bizarre it may seem, they just said, no matter how crazy, no matter how mad it may seem, there is a message in there for you. Okay, where would you like this? Where would you like this? Okay, they want it on the Chariot card because you need to trust your instincts and make the change. You know what you need to do. They just said, you know what you need to do. All you have to do is take action. Take control over your own destiny with regards to this, and everything will be manifested and magnetized towards you that is right for you. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, that was quite complex. I hope this resonated for some of you out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and lets me know that you resonated with the reading, which is very, very important for me. Okay, my beautiful Pisces, good luck with this situation. The choice is yours. I mean, what a choice. But trust your instincts. It will not guide you wrong. Okay? Love and light.